Hey y'all, welcome back to the Boost Budget. As promised, I did say I was gonna come back with like a debt update slash timeline or confession. So this is my starting from January. This is as of June. Under here, I have the current amounts where I'm sitting as of the start of July. I did it that way because, as I said, I did get laid off from my job in May, and they finally did pay out that severance, and a good majority of it went to paying some of these debts. So that being said, let's go ahead and start off. So at the beginning of January, this is literally when I discovered like the budget community on YouTube and started watching more videos. So I actually found Taylor Budgets and the Crafty Budgeter and Marianita from Crafty Mary first, and it was kind of eye-opening to see how they were changing and budgeting out, which I knew I needed to do if I wanted to eventually move out of the apartment I was originally in. So that being said, I started out with like Afterpay, Klarna, my Torrid CC, my COCC, WCC, US1, US2, OM, SC, car, and student loan. Some of these are acronyms just because I prefer to keep some of that anonymity. We're gonna say that's correct, and if you want to correct it, that's fine, but I still can't say it properly, so we'll just leave it at that. With my total ending out at $100,289. So that's where we were. Then these are the amounts. So Afterpay at $300, Klarna was $100. These are so dangerous. Don't do it. I don't recommend it. I did make the mistake again down the line, but we'll come back to that later. We had full balances on my credit cards. So the $100, $494, $1,875. My loan section, which is right here, which is US1, which is $2,600. Then we have this one, which I actually didn't get until later on, but I wanted it here so we know where everything kind of started and kind of where I jumped up and went back down on them. Then we have OM at $1,600, SC at $900. My car and student loan are the biggest ones, sitting at $11,820 and $80,500. I already have 2 of my degrees. I don't think I'm gonna go back for my master's, so this should be at its final total, bringing us to that really big 6-figure number I wish was actually in my bank account instead. On to March. So between January and March, I did pick up a roommate, and that was like the worst mistake of my life because they decided they were gonna just leave their job after 2 weeks of moving in, and then didn't help with their second month of rent. I did kick them out. They didn't help with groceries. They kept eating everything up, and it's like with groceries adding up, it wasn't exactly so peachy. So because of that, I did end up having to get that second loan, but I ended up paying off the other loan, this OM loan, so that went towards it, and the rest went towards catching up stuff after getting that roommate. I also had at the time paid off Afterpay, Klarna, and my 2 lowest credit cards, and a little bit down on that third credit card being $1,825. This loan was still at $2,600 at the time because of interest. The new loan ended up coming out to $3,600, and then SC went down to $856. Then we had car at $11,800. So that one mainly went towards interest again, and then student loan was at $8,500. So that bumped it up to $101,181. So we had a spike up here because of all of what was going on, unfortunately. Come to June, I had Afterpay and Klarna again. I should have, learned, but I didn't. So you only live once, YOLO. AP is at 60, then we have 250 for Klarna. Torrid was still paid off. Then I had 490 at COCC, and then WCC was at 1890. Then US1 went to 2,225. US2 was 213. OM was paid off, and SC was paid off. So we had a little bit of a better go around going from March to June, paying off debt wise. And then student loan also went down to 80,070, making us sit at $99,626 for that total. So that's what we started with at June. During June and May, I did move, so that's why I did have to use the Klarna and AP, and that's why I said I don't learn better. That kind of helped buy some things I needed for moving. Now, as of July, after getting my severance, as of July 1st, we had AP at 0, so that's paid off. Klarna at 200, so clearly I made a payment. Torrid paid off. COCC paid off. WCC went down a total of $1,000. $1,000 went to this. Then we have US1 still at the 2,225. US2 still at the 3,213. OM is still paid off. SC is still paid off. My car is now at 11,428. I did make some extra payments on that. And then student loans still at the 80,070. At our new grand total of $98,027, which means a total of $2,262 were paid off from January to July of 2022. So I would say that's a pretty good chunk of change with everything I had going on between these sections for what was paid off so far. So going forward for the rest of 2022, my goal is to get my third credit card completely paid off, so WCC paid off completely, and I would like to pay off US1, and I want to say pay off US2 as well, but seeing as the progress I had here and the fact that I still want to pay this off too, I don't know if that'll be feasible, but that is the third one I would like to pay off by the end of 2022. We'll see what we can do. We're in a better position for saving, so maybe it'll happen, but who knows. And then from there we will work on my car and student loans. So I really hope this kind of explains a little bit of my situation, and to hopefully relate to other people who think it may not be possible to pay off any of their debt, because clearly at least I did pay off something. But yeah, so this is my debt update / confession, and now you kind of know what I want to do going forward. If you liked this video, like cash stuffings, please subscribe to my channel, give it a like and a comment, and if you think I could do anything better, go ahead and comment that below. If not, go ahead and comment a emoji, your favorite emoji to be specific. Thanks guys, y'all have a great day.